Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Drew, and welcome back to episode 30 of the Minecraft series here on Time Off, my main series here on the channel. I kind of see myself as a Minecraft channel, so I really do like to prioritize the Minecraft stuff. Here I am, and I'm ready to show off some things that I've done, and I'm ready to work on some more stuff here in the world. So I think one thing to point out is that I switched every side to the stone. I want to keep trying it just to see how it's looking. I want to try... Okay, so the two things I want to do this episode is you'll notice this here. I am planning on building a building here that I would like to start this episode. So I'd like to at least try to start this building and at least try to start the roof. We don't have to finish both of them, but I would like to try to get... Those are my two goals this episode. You can see these beams that I placed on top of the tower. That's to indicate where the roof is going to start. And I added some more texture to the sides of the building. So you can see that I got rid of the birch and the dark oak on the side, but it is pretty blended. And I don't know exactly how well this is going to look on YouTube from here. But I added some regular oak logs mixed in with the spruce stripped logs. And so I think that looks pretty good. So this building certainly does have a lot of texture to it as it is. It's pretty different than how I usually build. Like how I usually build is like, well, kind of more or less of, buildings like this right here. This is a pretty generic Drew build. But yeah, so this is a pretty texturized build. And I wanted to show off the inside as well. That's one thing I wanted to do. Nothing has changed down here, I don't think. And if we go up a level, I actually started to put in the concrete. So each floor has concrete now. This whole back wall of the water drop here is cobblestone because of the outside. We had no other choice. We had to do it. And so yeah, so I'm planning. I'm gonna tell you exactly what they are. So the white here is going to be used for swiftness potions, so speed potions. They go up. This is going to be strength. I had dark, or I just had regular gray in the beginning, but I wanted to switch to light gray just to try. I think it looks a little bit better than the regular gray, but I can try both to let you guys see. This is the healing floor with the red. Up here we got poison with purple. And I could probably add some more vines in here. I don't even know if I really like all the vines in here, but this one's probably gonna... We don't want vines to spread like that. See, I really like the vines, but it's really, really bad when they spread. This is gonna be fire resistance. I like this one a lot. This is night vision. And this is gonna be miscellaneous. We got blue up here from miscellaneous. And then this is gonna be at the top of the tower. And if I can get the roof in this episode, or at least part of it, you guys will be able to see what, or it'll be easier for me to explain what I want to do up here. I have a couple ideas that I actually want to run by, and I want to see what you guys like the most, but for right now, I think I want to start with the building down there, then we'll come to the roof after, and I might have to turn off the clouds, because we're probably going to be building into the clouds at some point, because I think this roof is going to extend the height of the tower significantly. Whoa. I think that's the first time I've seen it like that. So this build is actually inspired by a reference picture that I've had for the village. And the building looks so cool. I wanted to kind of have a building very similar to it. And the thing that kind of grabbed me the most was actually the roof of the building. I think I want to leave this like that. And I'm probably going to need more... I'm going to need more oak logs. I definitely do want to build this up a bit more. Let's go up two. Oh, let's go up two more. Oops. So I did want to see how this concrete looked, because I have not used this for walls like this before. Okay, I think that could look pretty nice, actually. And then I think the roof of the building is going to be spruce. Some things I got to work out, but this is the general shape. I wanted to show you guys the general shape. I'm going to have two doors on either side. So this is going to be the side of the building, but this is probably going to be one entrance, and then back here is going to be another entrance. Or I could probably just have one entrance, but this is going to be the inside of the house, which is pretty spacey actually. This is actually pretty nice. So once we can actually get the shape of this building down, and you guys get the point of what it's going to look like and the full size and shape of it, then I think we'll tackle the Potions Tower roof this episode, because I actually have a pretty good idea on what I want to do. So if this design is going to work out like just as well as it's planned to be, then I think it'll look quite nice. So once we get that down, we'll have a good understanding of what the whole tower is going to look like in its full context, and then we could try to finish up the detailing, and then even try to maybe plant some trees around. And I do want to say as well, I want to make sure that I leave some space right around this area, because I have an idea for this village that involves something that I've never worked with before. I've never done before in Minecraft, and I want to see how good it looks. But it's kind of a branding idea, and that's your hint. I want to kind of brand the towers a little bit by adding something on the outside to help market as and label it and title it as what the tower and the buildings are. So is that a good hint? I don't know. Try to figure it out, and then when we get there in one of the future episodes, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so I've just done a little bit more work trying to get the shape of the roof in, and this is kind of what it's looking like. This is a pretty unique roof design. I've never done anything like it before, but this is actually all stairs. What we're looking at, it's purely stairs. Well, except for the middle part here, we have whole planks in the middle. But on the side, they're just it's just an upside down stair, and then it's a stair above it. I'll show you to kind of draw it out. I've been getting so confused doing this roof so far. Just this little portion, I'm just like, where am I? What is this? So, oh, okay, no. So that would have been right. So basically, this is what it is. Oops. Well, yeah, actually, it does do that on the end. But this is what it is here. So it's just 4 stairs like this, and they're kind of piled on top of each other diagonally, just kind of meeting. So like this shape here is this shape right here, and then we put another one of these shapes on top diagonally, and another one on top diagonally. And so basically what the idea is that we will have this kind of shape of the roof on each side. So 4 of these, and then on the very top, so in the middle, see how these logs are going up a little bit higher? We're going to have a longer roof on top. All in all, it's probably going to be a pretty tall build. And I think this will actually look really nice here in the village. I think this is a very good spot for it. Whoops. And yeah, I'm really liking how it's looking so far. I think hopefully next time I am back, I will show a pretty close to a done result. So wish me luck on this kind of more complicated than it looks roof design, and I'll see you guys in a sec. So I got pretty much the whole shape of the building in. It's still pretty plain looking, like kind of like referring to this building having, like this tower over here having texture. This building is still pretty straightforward with the resources that we've used. So I'm going to go down. The scaffolding was already here. I don't know why it was here. I'm just going to tear it down. Our donkey is still in there. That's funny. Yeah, so here's the building. I think it looks pretty good overall. I I really do like the gray concrete, or the light gray concrete. I really, really do like that. And you can see in there's a little bit of dark gray concrete. Not dark gray, just regular gray, I guess. Which is actually more visible from these angles over here. Yeah, so the dark gray is up there. I keep saying dark gray. It is a darker gray, though. I thought we could probably use the gray concrete that we didn't use in here. Actually, we used it right here, too. I guess I do like these blocks, actually, quite a bit. I do like these colors. So yeah, I think overall I really do like this building. I'll show you what the inside looks like. It's nothing really special or anything like that. This is just going to be some room for beds and stuff like that. And then up here, we have just a little small area for probably nothing in the future, because you can't really put anything up here. So I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with this. All in all, I think I really do like this build. I don't know what else to kind of say. Yeah, so I think it looks good right here too. We really need to terraform around the building as well. And then when we decorate the village, when we start planting grass, when we start building our bridges and placing paths and planting trees and flowers and bushes and all that kind of stuff, I think this area is going to look pretty dense, actually. I think this is going to be a pretty dense village, just for how much we're going to add like in between all the buildings as well. But I think all in all, this is a pretty good look so far. So I think we are ready to tackle the roof of the tower. And I'm going to try to draw out my design as much as I can. We're going to need a lot of spruce for it. Like, we're going to need a lot of spruce for this tower. Look at that, our potions tower. I'm not going to look at any of it, though. And then blue is the last color. Yeah. So here we are. Okay, we got a little bit more daylight than I thought. Okay, so this is going to be really tricky to do. Oops. This is going to be really tricky to do. We're probably going to die. We're probably going to die a few times doing this. Maybe I should try to sped my levels first. Basically, it's going to be something kind of like this. And then each of these little pillar spaces, it's going to be three wide like this. And we're just going to be building these up until they meet in the middle. And then we're going to be filling in the sides kind of diagonally to keep the round shape of the building. And I think it's probably best that we stick it out like this. So if we did this... Oh yeah, okay, we already have our stairs. And we did something like that. And then something like this. So I wonder how this is going to look. And what I also want to do too... Yeah, okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to place a water source down there so we have something to jump down to. But I guess for now we can just do this. Which is still very quick. Yeah, I think this will look okay, because I was thinking about if this block here, you see how we have those pillars right there? And then the roof kind of comes out one block from the tower. Actually, that roof is lined up with this here. And I was wondering if that would be enough, or if we should probably go out 2 blocks. But I'm going to say that it's probably going to be good like this. And we should probably try to kind of meet it in the middle, just to kind of see. So we should probably do each side just to kind of get like a better idea of the shape of the roof. But yeah, so I'll just do that. I'll just get each side in so it's lined up properly. And then I'll come back and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so here we are with each piece of the roof connected on either side. And I just wanted to kind of take a step back and see how it was looking. And I think it's looking pretty decent so far. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty good size. I think that's a pretty good shape and size. We just have to fill in the... We just have to kind of fill in the corners. And I was even thinking about maybe throwing up some oak logs up there. Yeah, that cloud's going to go right through it. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to find some, like, things like I would, since this building is already kind of textured like a lot as it is, I'd like to kind of try to texture the roof as well. And we'll see how it looks. I'll try to make it a little bit more round with the corners. And then maybe we can try to kind of go from there. But I think I'm going to do a little bit more work here, and then that will probably be it for this episode. I'm just going to keep going with it, and I'll give you guys the update, and then, yeah. Well, I guess we're just going to go from there. How about that? So before I actually go, I thought that I should probably show what it looks like up here so far. So it's basically just, it's a pretty straightforward pattern. I think it goes like two planks and then a stair. So it goes like 2 planks, 1 plank, 3, 2, 2, and then I think 3 at the top. And I'll probably see if I could try to maybe add like some sort of like antenna up there too, just to kind of make it look like it's a bit more of a point, I guess. And then obviously when lightning rods come out, we can just add a rod up there too. Oh gosh, where to start though? But we do have quite the view up here too. This is pretty nice. So, okay, I'm gonna get to work, I promise. Well, all right, guys. So I finished the roof here on the tower, and there's probably some more detailing that I could do up there. I could probably try to... I've already tried to kind of mix in some stripped dark oak and oak logs, regular oak logs, and obviously the snow too, right? I want some feedback on what I could probably add up there to kind of make it look a little bit more detailed. Maybe more snow, maybe less snow, I don't know. But where those snow blocks are is actually where stairs used to be. I just replaced the stairs with the snow blocks. There wasn't really a lot of flat areas where you see those little snow bits there. That's pretty much the only flat areas on the roof. It's pretty much all steps up there. So yeah, so I'll take you up there. I'll show you exactly what it looks like from up top. And I'll tell you, this tower looks pretty cool from a distance, I won't lie. And it's easy to see, especially when we're somewhere kind of up over the mountains and stuff like that. When we're coming up over the mountain, the roof of the tower is like the first thing we see. So I'll try to show that off later, maybe in another episode. I've done a lot of work this episode. I should probably try to end it here, but I really want to show you guys like what the plan is. So yeah, so I'd say the potions tower is probably 95% done at this point. I just really kind of have to try to decorate the outside a little bit more. I got to finish up here too. So I got bells up here. I went to some villages and I raided some bells. And yeah, it pretty much only serves a purpose from maybe like closely down there or when you're up here, because when you're far away, I'm pretty sure that the bells are not visible. But yeah, we have the bells up here. And then this is what when you look up, this is what the inside of the roof looks like. So I had kind of a few ideas I wanted to run by you guys. I was thinking of having some narrow floors up there. So maybe having some beams kind of across, like kind of like what we usually do when we have a roof like this. And I think even in the enchanting tower, we have that too. But put some beams across, and maybe we can try to make a ladder or something like that so we can get up there and have more storage actually all within the roof. Or I was even thinking of maybe trying to find like some sort of villager, or actually even maybe like having like having it pretty safe so if we put a mob up there it won't drop. And I was even thinking about maybe having a witch up here, trying to find a witch somewhere, giving it a name tag so it won't despawn, and then try to get that witch up here so we have a witch living at the top of the potions tower. I think that would be kind of cool. Do you think that's a cool idea? I don't know. just some ideas I was kind of thinking about while doing the roof and stuff like that. But yeah, I got to finish up here. I got to try to finish the other floors too. I'd like some feedback on what to add, what to take away, all that kind of stuff. Give me some feedback on this building here. And yeah, I think this should be a pretty decent episode. I feel like that we got quite a bit done. Yeah, one thing about that tower too is that the clouds do pierce the building, so if we do something where we want to spend quite a bit of time up in the roof, we'd probably have to turn the clouds off, or I don't know, maybe we could just kind of put up with it. But I turned the clouds off when I was building the roof, when I was finishing it up. So now that the clouds are back on, I don't know. We'll see if it gets in the way. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm trying to end the episode. All right, guys. So next episode, I might take a break from the village. If not, I think I'll try to go in and do some detailing around, try to kind of finish terraforming a bit, maybe try to get those bridges in or planting trees or something like that. And then hopefully soon, hopefully within like the next few episodes, we could start trying to bring villagers over. But we'll see when we get there. I'll try to think of something else to do for the next episode too, just to kind of give us a little bit of a break. But it is looking pretty nice lit up at night, eh? So, anyway, with that being said, on this beautiful scene, I'll see you guys next time.